Good evening. Good evening. It feels so good to be outside, right? I know we're still at the height of, I guess, round 2 of the pandemic, but we're here. So I'm going to read a quote to you guys to get started from Sylvester Stallone. It's funny that I decided to start with this quote because as me and my team was driving on our way to the hotel today, we drove past the art museum and we were laughing at the fact that for so many years, Philadelphia sports, the only thing we had to hang our hats on was a fictitious boxer who's really from New York, right? But the reality is that movie taught us so much. It taught us so much. And so one of the things that really stuck out to me when Sylvester Stallone spoke about his accomplishments, especially at the beginning of his career, is that he's not the richest, the smartest, or the most talented person in the world, but he succeeds because he keeps going and going and going. See, I like to say the definition of success is really consistency. Because it doesn't matter how bad you may be at something at first, if you stay consistent with it and practice it and do it over and over and over again, you can and will become good at it. I was a kid with a lot of dreams. And for those who know me, would say maybe I was the Energizer Bunny. And maybe that quote of going and going and going fit right, just like those old Energizer commercials with that rabbit. That's all he did was beat that drum and run, 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 right? You guys remember that commercial? Yeah. So some would say that was me as a child. And just as today, I was very ambitious. I had dreams. And I remember a time I was driving with my family and I was about 14. And I was talking about what my first job was going to be. Everybody in my family started at a fast food restaurant. Everybody around me worked at a fast food restaurant. I didn't want to work at a fast food restaurant. My friends, when they were done work, coming to play, they smelled like fried chicken, right? The one that worked at Wawa, she smelled like the Wawa hoagies. That wasn't for me. So I said, my first job isn't going to be at a fast food restaurant. And my parents, as much as I loved them, said to me, Rashon, that's impossible. Well, guess what? My first job was at a Radio Shack, making $11 an hour plus commission. That's impossible, right? And then I remember I was this nerdy little kid who slew-footed. I'm still slew-footed, by the way. And didn't seem to be very athletic. And I had a cousin who's a real close friend of mine. You know, he would flip off the top stairs, and I would just go up the first 2 and then jump down, right? Or he would jump off the roof, and I'm like, nah, you got that. I'm just going to, catch you when you get down. But I wanted to be a successful athlete. I wanted to play high school sports. I wanted to do the things that my cousins and my friends did. And guess what? People told me, it's impossible. It's not for you. Stick to the books. I ain't even like reading. What do you mean stick to the books? Guess what? As Nate said, I went to LaSalle University, a Division I track and field program, and I ran Division I track. Impossible, right? So when we look around, and when people tell you guys that your dreams and your aspirations is impossible, say, yeah, I know. And that's exactly why I'm going to accomplish them. Okay? Because impossible is Barack Obama as president. Impossible is Kenneth Frazier, the newly retired CEO of Merck, an African American who was the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Impossible is LeBron James using his athletic talents and gifts to become a billionaire. By the way, one of the fastest billionaires in the history of the world. Impossible is Swag Boy Q and Gabby Morrison from TikTok. Y'all know them? Yeah, she knows him. Impossible is Tyler Perry. Think about what your impossible is. That it's probably been most of your life. That you've been told that you can't do something. That it's not for you. That your environment is going to hold you back. Not here, not now, not for you guys. Because you've already accomplished the impossible. You're here now. You're learning, you're growing, and you're a part of a program like this, obtaining knowledge and literacy, which in my book is the absolute power of this world. You're being empowered with everything that you do. And you show up and you keep going and going and going. And that's how I know every single one of you are going to succeed in whatever it is you want to accomplish. So I'm here today to tell you guys, be the impossible, do the impossible, achieve the impossible. It's in you. You got this.